only we could get a grant for like tablets for everybody or something, wouldn't be a problem. March of the Trolls is by Edvard Grieg. And it comes to us from the Romantic period. Now, the Romantic period was not a period of music in which all music was love songs. It's capital R Romantic, which is the art period. And so the Romantic period, some people would say 18 to 1900, some people would say 1820 to 1900, but basically it's the middle to late 1800s would be a fair way to say that. And we grew out of the era of Mozart and very, not simplistic, but very elegant and simple melodies and single melodies, to Romantic music being much longer, and the word people would probably use would be passionate. And one of the things that Romantic music started to do more often was to do what was called programmatic music. So you can kind of separate all music ever written into one of two things. It's either absolute, written for the aesthetic value of music, and you write music for music's sake, and there's no set story, no set emotion intended, no set reason. And then you have programmatic music, in which you have a specific story or a specific image that the composer is trying to conjure. So Edvard Grieg is known for a lot of pieces, and March of the Trolls is from his lyric pieces. So he was Norwegian. In Norwegian folklore, the trolls would be like the boogeyman, even though we've seen trolls in many different things in movies. And so if you think about like the boogeyman going around through the forest of Norway and the lakes and the waterfalls and the fjords, you can think about these trolls coming in and kind of causing havoc and snatching kids and all that kind of stuff. So he wrote this piece to kind of emulate that work. And it starts off kind of like creepy, right? And then you're going to hear kind of like the dark Romantic sound of the melody. And then it goes to a very lyrical, soothing section. And some of you might be familiar with, Schubert's Erlkönig, the Erlkönig. And it's an art song in which the boogeyman is chasing a son who's on horseback with his father, and 4 characters are portrayed, and the boogeyman tries to, it's gonna sound like the wrong word, but I guess convince the child to touch him, because in German culture, if the boogeyman touches you, you die. So he used, in his work, the boogeyman has a very soothing voice, puts you at ease, and you're gonna hear that same kind of concept in the middle of this work. So as you hear us play Grieg's March of the Trolls, think about the trolls coming out to play and coming out to get you, and then trying a different tactic in the middle. Hope you enjoy it.